Guys, this is the Great Graham Cracker, and today, well, we're doing a bit of a different sort of video. I'm going to talk to you about calculator gimmicks. I might do this with other things, probably not more calculators, because this is the only calculator I've really used for like most of my life, so I don't really know more gimmicks about any other kinds. I just know things for this. So let's see. First gimmick, well, we can see that oh shoot, no, I pressed second function. Kill me. We can see that this number, which everyone loves so much, is actually the highest factorial which you can access on the calculator. See, that's a really high number, times 10 to the power of 98. And even if we go like one higher, let's go 70. I'm going to try, yeah, I think that helped the focus a bit. Let's just go 70. Yeah, overflow. And you think maybe, oh, okay, well, I'll go 69.1. I'm actually not even looking at the calculator. I'm looking at the video feed to do this, so it's a bit slow, but I think it might help the video at least a little bit. So yeah, see, you can't do a factorial of a decimal number because it's the wrong domain. So there's one thing. That was really mundane. Yeah, if you like mundane crap, you'll probably like this. Also, here's something. You can delete the memory in 3 different ways. So you can see there's a reset button here. So obviously, yeah, I can press reset and go, yes, I want to reset, and press enter, and yeah, memory cleared. But you can also hold down clear and press on, and you also got memory cleared. And then if you open this up, it's hard to see. Where is it exactly? Oh yeah, it's right there. It's pretty hard to see, but that's actually a button which says reset. Yeah, you can't really tell, but this also resets it. I don't have a pen on hand, so usually it's easy to press with a pen, and it works. That's one way. That's one thing as well. And now here's something fun to do. Have you ever looked at your calculator and thought like, wow, it does 9 divided by 8 really fast. Oh, look at that. Well, you can actually make your calculator go really slow if you decide to just spam all these freaking trig functions repeatedly, and then maybe put like something like 8 at the end, and then yeah, I pressed enter, and it's still calculating, and there we go. So if you thought your calculator was fast, no, can't really do that very well. For comparison, if you calculate the same thing on a computer with a processor and everything, it does that like in about, yeah, it does that like in a fraction of a second. Yet this calculator does it in like over the course of 5 seconds. So it doesn't have a lot of RAM in it. Of course, it doesn't need it because it's just doing simple calculations, but when you end up with something like that, it's kind of hilarious. So if you're someone who likes to write freaking stuff on your calculator, like let's go to memory var bad, just like this video. Yeah, so there's one thing. But if you ever wanted access to more letters, there's actually stupid glare. There's actually more ways. There's actually a way you can do this. I don't know. Oh shoot. There's a stat function. You might not know how to use it because I haven't had to use it yet, and I'm in like college. But it is useful for one thing as far as I know, which is now that I have it on stat mode, I can go to data. I'll just make this like 5 down, 5 down, 5. Just do this a whole bunch. Yeah, just do that, and then press data again. And yeah, so now we can go to the stat variable, and we have access to all these now. And so this kind of helps out with when you're trying to spell things. N is especially useful. X and Y you might not use as much, but it's nice that you can end things with Y. Really, this is only for if you like spelling out dumb things for your friends and stuff like that. But hey, at least you know stuff which maybe some other people don't know. I'm just gonna reset the memory, so, oh wait, no, I turned it off. Reset the memory, so I'm not in stat mode anymore, even though I could just simply go exit stat. I just don't want all that crap saved, and I don't feel like deleting it and then exiting stat. It's just faster. So also something useful with this particular calculator, the TI-30X, can't remember what the S is in Roman numerals, or maybe that's just part of the logo, but it looks like 2S or something like that. Anyway, there's a useful, not really useful, but it's fun to screw around with. You actually have random number generators on this. With rand, we just put it in, and it'll give us a random number between 1 and 0, up to 10, or it's either, yeah, it's about 10 decimal places, which is alright. But you can also, to be a bit more like, to sort of like make it exactly how you want, you can also do random I, which is random integer, I believe. And you can go to 1, 100, and this is useful if you're just trying to find out like a random percentage. Like if you want to test like, ooh, this has like 5% chance to happen, and then you can see if it actually happens. You can just press this, and if it's higher, then it didn't happen, but if it's within the 5 range, then it happened. Also, I just got 2 96s in a row, which is pretty lucky, I guess. The calculator actually does not hold those smaller values of large numbers, and to explain, if I end up putting in 999, so like 900 trillion, or 900 million, 9 point, yeah, whatever, oh wait, no, wrong, bad, times 10 to the power of 99, which is the highest number you can actually get on a calculator. We got this, and theoretically, if we add 1, it should overflow to times 1 to the power of 100. It does not get an overflow error, though, because it doesn't keep track of the smaller values of the number. Because you'd assume that like that everything below that 90, this should all be like 9999. But also, if you assume it's 0, then here's another thing: you can go actually answer -1, and it will not go down. You would expect the last number to become an 8 if it were going down, but it doesn't. So it doesn't. Oh shoot, I'm being interrupted mid-video. Okay, so on the topic of really large numbers which don't hold any values, you can also look at the smallest possible value you can make on a calculator, which is in fact 0.0000. So the way you want to, like, if you want to find like a really small number, just do 9 zeros and then a 1 times 10 to the power of, oh shoot, it's not on camera, negative 99, and we end up, oh, okay, I did one 0 too many, equals, okay. Well, this kind of demonstrates what I was going for anyway. The fact that when you have such a small number on this calculator, it won't actually, like, once it gets to a small enough number, instead of just going to the negative whatever, it'll just go to 0. It doesn't have an overflow error for small numbers. It just decides, oh, that's close enough to 0, let's just make it 0. So that's another thing. One thing which is actually really fun to do if you want to screw with someone is you can go to this button down here, you go second function, this button down here which says fix, and you can choose how many decimal points you want the calculator to go, and there's really no indication of whether this has been changed or not unless the person knows. F is for float, which means it'll just go to the however many decimal points it needs, but each of these obviously represents how many you can choose. 0, for instance, will make anything round to a whole number, but it's fun if you go like 3 and someone put in like 9 point whatever the hell, and then they end up getting something like this, and they're just like, what the hell? Like, they don't understand. And, well, I said that it's unnoticeable, but I guess upon closer inspection, there's a bit of a indication that it's doing this. But it's not that much. It's not really enough for someone who's not skilled with calculators to understand. Let's see. Also, there's kind of some confusion with this calculator, actually. When you go down to memory variable RCL, if you don't know how this works, you can go like 4, and then we can store that to the variable B, which is very useful if you want to, like, if you want, oh yeah, also when I have it on fixed, it'll also show the decimal points regardless. It's useful if you want to sort of keep constant saved on your calculator. Like you can put like C as the speed of light if you want. Like you can just put speed of light equals C, and then in your equations, instead of typing 3 times 10 to the power of whatever it was, 9 I think, I don't know, you can just do C and then it makes it instantly. And so there's some confusion because so now I have the set, so if I go to memory variable A equals, did I save it to B maybe for some reason? Yeah, B. Okay, so B says 4, and then, yeah, B equals 4. But then you also have RCL down here, which is kind of strange because if I go to, it looks like the same thing, but then it just puts in the actual number. And the main difference is that the memory variable shows you the value representing the data you saved, and then RCL is the raw value. So it's more useful if you want to pretend like you actually did work on your on your assignment, on your calculator, than just putting variables. So you can kind of confuse people with that one as well. And that's about it for stupid mundane things you can do on the calculator. Yeah, I'll probably make more gimmick videos. I don't know. I just sort of was bored in class and thought, hey, I'm just going to make some of these. There's more Dark Souls videos coming eventually. I have some planned. And so this is just kind of filler. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Wait, before I forget. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a face.